everybody, Miss Charlie here. I'm back with my senior Delf Irene from Luts, and I finally got a little time. I think I'm going to bring you along with me while I work on finding her some eyes and a wig, and I've got a few different clothing items picked out. So let's see what we can do to fix her up. I did my box opening video the other day, and she's kind of been hanging out here just nude, waiting until I had time to do this. So what I did was, I've got a surface here with a bunch of different things on that I need just to save a little time, because I have not done this for a while, and I haven't looked through the clothes or anything. So I did spend a little time looking through some outfits, picked out some eyes that I think will work for her for now. I don't think they'll be her permanent eyes, but I think they'll be okay for now. They look pretty good in her. I haven't put them in yet, so we're going to do that too. And I've already got her head cap off. I did have her head off, but I was just messing around with some pictures and stuff, and so I stuck her head back on. But I think we'll take her head off. We'll do the eyes first. We'll see how those look. Test a few wigs and see if we can find a wig that looks good on her. If I need to go wig shopping, I will, but I think hopefully one of these will work. I've got maybe 5 or 6 of them picked out. I'm not sure at all what's going to look good on her, so let's get started with that. I think what I'm going to do is let's take her head off, and like I said, put her eyes in, and I'm going to move the camera down so you have a little better view of what's going on here. If I can do that. I'm still playing with the setup for my videos now, and my lighting and everything. I still am not super happy with it, but we'll work with what we got, and I'll just keep playing around with it and see if I can come up with something that looks good. I feel like the light still isn't great. I'm not happy with it. We'll see what happens when I get this recorded, and we'll take a look back and see what it looks like. But, and my sound too, I do need to get, I think, a microphone so that, sorry for the wobbles. Okay, so here are the eyes that I have for her. They're just cheap acrylic ones. I think they may have come from... Actually, I don't even know for sure where they came from. So I did want to show you her face closer up, and we'll see if it's blurry or not. But once I put on some glasses where I could actually see better the other night after I did the box opening, I could see that she's got a shimmery face up. She's got some shimmer on her cheeks, and so the seller said in her listing that it looked like a company face-up, but to me, I'm not sure. I have no way of knowing. I actually messaged the seller to see if she had a COA for this doll, because I didn't have one in the package when I opened her up, and I never got a reply from her, so I'm just going to let it, I'm not going to pester her. She did say in the listing that she thought it was a company face-up, so obviously she must have purchased this doll secondhand and doesn't know that much about the doll, which kind of bums me out. When I like my dolls, I like to kind of know like where they came from, who had them before I did, and I have not done this for a while, guys, so bear with me. Hopefully this won't take forever. I could have done this beforehand, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to do the whole thing on video for you guys. So hang on just a second. Let me swap out my glasses. I did remember to bring my reading glasses down, and those are tremendously helpful so that I can actually see what I'm doing. I need to go to the eye doctor and see about getting some glasses that are... I'm having a heck of a time with my eyes. I have... my distance vision isn't great, and my close-up vision isn't great. I mean, I'm not blind or anything, but it's just kind of more of kind of a aggravation. It's not like it's... how's that? these are kind of a, just by themselves, they're just kind of a light green, but I think in her face, I think they look good. So I was kind of surprised when I just kind of stuck one in just to see with her coloring and stuff what she would look like with those. And I do have some light blue ones, but they are not the right size, and those looked good too. So, and honestly, I can't really tell with her resin coloring. It almost looks a little yellowed to me, so I don't know if she's older. I did do a little looking to see, because I've been so out of the loop that I didn't really know what was happening with Luts, but it looks like they discontinued a bunch of their sculpts towards the end of, or like in the fall of last year. So she was one of the ones that was discontinued. So she's at least as old as fall of last year, but I'm thinking maybe she's older than that and maybe a little yellowed. But I did look back at the listing, the eBay listing for her, and the seller did say that she was a, I wrote it down, real skin light tan. So she's not the darkest tan. So it kind of reminds me of a resin sole, like coffee skin, their light tan. It's kind of like that. My Impel doll that I have no idea what her resin color is. She's the first doll I ever bought, and I don't think it was even listed like what her resin color was, but she's either yellowed or I'm not really sure. She's a different color. She's a darker skin, but she is not tan. Anyway, this, I need some more. I use the, what's it called? The earplugs. I can't think of the brand. It's Max, the ear, like the clear. I've found this stuff works the best. You do have to kind of keep an eye on it. If you leave it in for a long time, it gets kind of hard, and you have to, so this is kind of some recycled that I took out of another doll at some point, and so it's a little bit, it's not fresh. So, I'm going to try not to make this video super long, but, instead of just doing this by myself, I thought it would be kind of, I'm going to have to redo that, but I think that looks pretty good for now. I'll play around with it, and like I said, I do need some more of this stuff. It comes in a case like this, in just little discs of the clear, I don't know if you could see that when I was messing with it. If you're not familiar with this stuff, it is pretty pliable, and I like it because it's clear, so if you do get some kind of in a gap in their eye well, it doesn't show because it is fairly clear. So, and it stays a lot nicer than the like poster tack and that kind of stuff. So, alright, so I'll put that away. Let's put her head back on her body. And yeah. And it looks like, also, when I was looking, that they don't have this particular body anymore. It looks like they've changed their bodies, too, which I'm glad now, really, that I got this one, because I really do like this body. Alright, let's get her head cap back on the right way. And what I did do, since I did not want to spend time yet gluing her magnets in until I've got her kind of squared away with clothes and everything, is I just use a piece of washi tape. And that, I've used that in the past for dolls that have face plates instead of head caps, just so that their face doesn't pop off. But that does the trick for just holding things in place, because I don't want her, definitely don't want her, I guess her head wouldn't come off, but I don't want her head cap to come off. So, and I thought about looking at her a little bit closer to see if she needed to be gone over or cleaned, but I mean, she's got a couple little marks that I can go over at some point with some, you know, the sponge, whatever that's called, a magic eraser. I haven't done this for a while, so bear with me, you know, as I kind of muddle along here. You're gonna be with me while I kind of get my bearings back. So let's do. I'm gonna lie her down until I get some things out here. I took out, like I said, several wigs. Actually, what I want to do is this wig came with, as I mentioned in my box opening video, I got this girl because I was missing my Luts, or I guess she was a Fairyland jury that I had sold. And this wig came with her, and I actually swapped it out, and this wig belongs to my Volks girl, who's currently put away. But at some point, she's going to come back out. But I love these Monique wigs, and I don't know if you... I'm assuming you probably... If you're watching this, you probably all are a BJD person or interested in them. But this is a Monique wig, and I am so sad that Monique has gone out of business because they're my go-to, always my go-to wigs. This is a little loose on her, actually, so, which makes sense because my Volks girl is an SD16. I am sorry for the lighting. It is not, it just, everything looks kind of washed out, so I'm going to have to mess around with the lights. So anyway, let's see. This, I just wanted to kind of see if I liked her with a long wig, and I'm not sure that I completely do. So anyway, that's that one. Let's put that one back, because that's not gonna, obviously not gonna be her wig, because that definitely belongs to someone else, and she's not stealing it because my Volks girl took this one and claimed it for herself. So I've got a short wig here that's a Volks, and I don't think this is going to be her wig either, but sometimes you try things and it's kind of surprising sometimes. I don't remember. I bought this for somebody at some point, and I can't remember now who it even was. I don't have them anymore. So let me turn her this way so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think her right eye is kind of wonky, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about that right now. Ooh. I don't hate that. Her eye, I need to fix her eye, but I think, like I was saying, some of the eye putty is in the gap, so I don't hate that. At least I kind of like that color, and I like the length of it too, but I'm not the style. I'm not. Let's turn it sideways so you could see what it's kind of got a, I don't know what you call that. Textured, I guess is what you'd call it. It's kind of cute with her profile. I kind of like that. But let's move on. Let's see what else. Yeah. I do like that. If my lighting was better, that eye is gonna bug me, but I'm not gonna spend time. I'm gonna leave that one out because I'm not hating that. Now I've got some black wigs that I had for another doll that I sold on, and I kept her wigs because, and I'm glad I did. I will not ever, I mean, I guess never say never, but I don't think I'll ever sell any of my Monique wigs because I won't be able to replace them. My favorite Monique wig is the Pretty Girl style, and I have one of those in black for one of my dolls, and it's my favorite wig that I have, and I love it. I'm not sure how she's going to look with black. Let's see. also is kind of cool looking. She might be one of those ones that will just look good in a lot of different things. This is a Monique, like I think I already said that. I don't like this setup really for my videos. It's kind of hard to maneuver. I need a little more space. That's not bad either. I like that with the eye color that she's got in. It's this, I think it's this eye that I got in kind of weird. So I'll have to fix that, but ooh. Not sure with the tan skin though that I like the black. But that's a possibility. Let me hold her back a little bit further so you can see. Oh, this light is being goofy. Oh, thank you for bearing with me while I figure out all my settings and lighting and everything for my videos, because I really want them to look good and be good quality for you if you're watching. And it's just going to take a little time to work on that. I am working on it. It's just going to be a process. So, all right, this is the other Monique wig. This is, I should have said which style it was. Where's the, oh. So that one that I just had on her is a Ciara in off black. And this one has bangs, and it is a Zoe in the same color, off black. I had these two wigs were for, it was a Bobobi Apollo that I had at one point, and she's not here anymore. It was an Apollo, but I had her styled as a girl. What do I think about that with the bangs? I'm not loving that, so this is kind of more just to see what type of style, what color I like on her. I am not loving that. It's not bad. I'm not sure I like the black on her. So the last two that I have, anyway, so I had an Apollo styled as a girl, and I thought she looked like PJ Harvey, so her name was Polly Jean, and I've got some nice pictures of her, but I moved her on when I did. I just had to downsize. I had way too many, and it was, for me, it was just kind of ridiculous. So she got sold, but I was just the head that I moved on, and I kept the wigs, thankfully. So I've got a few different wigs that I test when I get new dolls, and it's kind of nice to have some backup. So this one is another Monique, and this is Cara. It's the one that's kinky, and then it's got little braids. I love this wig. I had bought this one and the other one that I'm going to show in a second. I had some Feeple. I had two Feeple Merwin dolls. I had wanted a Merwin, and I wasn't sure if I wanted her in tan or normal skin, so I bought one of each. And as it turned out, I wasn't happy really with either one of them, so they both got sold. But I kept the wigs. So here's this one. I love this wig, but I'm not sure with her tan skin that I'm loving that. But the wig is cool. So, yeah, I'm not loving that. The last one I have, I'm going to have a mess to clean up when I'm done. But this is a Desiree. I haven't had these out for a while, so they're a little bit, even in the nets, they're a little bit messy. And this is kind of a, what color is this? Ginger brown. Sounds like a woman's name, Ginger Brown. Okay. Yeah, I recall this one being kind of a mess. I've got it pulled back in it didn't come that way. I just styled it that way. This one also has bangs, and I'm not sure that I'm going to love this color on her either. She might go with that short one that I started out with, just for now. I don't know. This one's kind of pretty. I think if her eye wasn't in wrong, it would help, but anyway, I'm just going to hold her up so I can see what's going on here. I don't know. I kind of like that. It's pretty. It needs to be combed out, but okay, so this is her in this one. It's very long. It goes down to like her knees, so not hating that one either, but I just remember how messy. She might swap out between this one and this short one with the textured back. Because this one, I don't know. I'm not hating that color. She really wishes I would fix that eye, but I'm not going to take the time to do it right now. Woo, boy. Yeah, this one is super messy to keep, keep from getting tangled and stuff. So let's put that one back. I don't want to have that one lying around out here to get all tangled up even worse. Okay. Let's spend the time, though, to put them all away right now. So let's see, what else was I going to tell you about her? She's about 58 centimeters. Ooh, that red wig is shedding. She's about 58 centimeters. She is, I think I said, she was in the Real Skin Light Tan. She's got an 8.75 inch head, so she wears an 8'9" wig. Yeah, and I kind of talked about her body, and I'm going to leave it like it is. I am not going to tighten it up because I think I like them just a little bit loose, because it's just, I don't know, it feels more natural to me. So she does have, and I did discover this body, I will say this, and then we'll work on getting her dressed. But I found this interesting, and I don't remember this being the case with the other Luts doll that I had, and I don't want this to come apart, but the string, oh, it's up in here. So, see if I can show you without getting her leg popping off. There's a post in there that goes through, and this leg is just attached to that post. So the string doesn't even go up into her body. It's just stops right here. So her legs are strung separately. So I think what that means is that it'll be easier to swap out her heel legs and the legs with her flat feet. If you didn't see my box opening, I did mention that she came with the heel legs and the flat feet legs, and then she has 2 different pairs of hands, which I have not. I think for now I'll leave these on her. They're okay. I like the other ones better, though. They're a little more graceful. Okay, so let me clear a little bit of space out here. And the last thing I'm going to do, let's see how much time we've got. Where's my time? I'm at almost 25 minutes already. So I think in the interest of time, some of the clothes that I had as possibilities for her, I've never used this for anybody. It's a Argyle skirt. It's a corduroy. This was from a seller on Etsy that made her own clothes, and I bought a few pieces from her. So this is a fleece jacket with a hood on it with the lining that matches the skirt. So I thought that was a cute outfit. I don't think I'm going to mess with putting that on her today. I think I'm going to put on something that's a little bit easier. So let me see, without taking her head back off. Well, yeah, let's not take her head back off if I can help it. This is just a tank top. Let's see if I can get this on her easily. And I'll have to go through all my clothes a little bit. Spend a little more time going through her clothes a little bit more, or the clothes that I have a little bit more, and see. Because like I said before, I'm kind of over it with spending all the money on this hobby. It's a little bit nuts when you kind of stop and think about it. It's kind of crazy. I mean, if you love buying new stuff, you know, more power to you. Right now, I don't feel like I want to or need to, because I've got so much stuff. This is very simple, but it's just a tank top. I think I got this from Alice's Collections. And then these jeans I had for my jury, the Fairyland jury that I sold. And so I think we'll just put these jeans on her, and I just rolled them up, so I think they're kind of like capris. So spring's coming, so it's time to start busting out the summer clothes. A tank top and some capri pants, and then we'll try on these shoes and see if they work for her. And maybe that'll be good for today. This tank top is a little bit big for her, so she probably won't be keeping this, but for now, so she's got something on. And I've got another top too. Let's see what we think about those. Yeah, they definitely, I knew they would fit because they fit my other girl. So yeah, those are good. Okay, so, and the other thing I had for my Luts girl was this knit dress, and I think I got this from Junipa on Instagram. I think that's where I got this from. I'm pretty sure. Just a short sleeve knit, hand knit dress, which is a, you know, kind of form fitting and looks good with a wide neck, so it's kind of off the shoulder. So I'll try that on her at some point too. And then I've got these dresses that I got from Alice's Collections. I've got a white one and a black one. They're just tank dresses with a little draw, kind of a, you can cinch them up on the side. But I think for now, we'll go with the jeans. And then I've got some shoes that are for my Volks SD16 girl. And I was kind of curious, because her feet look the same size. So these are some, I can't remember where I got these from, but they're super cute. They look like they've got, I don't know what you call that. It's just fabric, but it looks like it's kind of a woven, and then they're just a buckle sandal. They did have flowers on the top. The flowers came unglued, but I think I like them better without. So let's try this and see if it fits. I think so. Maybe a little long. Yeah. So I'm not sure which ones I want her to wear. Then I've also got these, which I absolutely love these shoes. These came from Mori Time on Etsy. I got 2 pairs. I have this tan pair, and then I've got a gray pair. And they just look like, I mean, they're beautiful. They look like made the same as human shoes. And they fit the Volks heel feet absolutely perfect. So let's see if they fit her. Whoops, ooh, careful. Goodness, what's going on here? I can't imagine that her feet are bigger than the SD16, but maybe they are. Interesting. Let's try the other one. That one fits perfectly, so I'll have to, I don't want to, ooh, yeah, I'm not sure that they look good with capris, but those fit perfectly, so she can share shoes with my Volks girl, so that's cool. But let's put on these, and then we'll put that wig back on her, and then I think we'll be done with this one, this video. See, is that tight enough? Yeah, it's gonna have to be, I think. Maybe one more. Yeah, that's better. Sorry if I'm mumbling. I have to remember that the phone might not be picking up my voice, so I have to make sure I speak up. I have a different phone than I used to have when I made videos, so that's been taking a little bit of getting used to. It works a little bit differently than my old phone did, so, and for now, I think since the phone works to take video, I think I would rather, it's just another one of those things that I don't want to spend if I don't have to. So I like these shoes on her. If I can get this fastened. It's a little bit loose, but yeah, what do we think about that? Those are cute. I never really liked them on my Volks girl, but I like them on her. I think they're cute, especially with these jeans. I think they look cute. So, and I can't, the way I have the phone turned, I can't show you her all at her whole body all at once. But let's put that wig back on her, the short one. Whoops. And then before I take any photos, I did get back on Instagram, but I have not posted any photos on there yet. This is adorable. I'll fix her eye, and then I'll get some pictures taken at some point. It'll probably be a little bit, but oh, how cute is she? Maybe like a headband or something in her hair would be cute, make a little more girly. But yeah. I think she looks very cute. She needs a jacket or something, or a sweater, or maybe something over this. This is too big. It got stretched out by my big Volks girl, so I will fix her eye. It's definitely this one. You can see that it's not in properly, so great. I've been really looking forward to getting her dressed and playing with her a little bit, so there's her. Sorry, I can't show her whole, I can turn her this way so you can see the whole girl all at once. There we go. There we go. And as far as I know, her name is Irene. I mean, that's her sculpt name. I'm blanking out on thinking of any other name for her, so I'll find her. I used to have a choker on my other girl, so we'll see if I can find a necklace to put on her, and I might end up changing her top. But I like these pants on her. That looks really cute. So let me know what you think, if you like the way she looks in this outfit, or if you think she should be in a dress, or if you liked a different wig better than this one. Let me know down in the comments, and I will mess around with some more clothes, and I'm hoping to do some more dress-up videos. I don't really like this setup, so I will be continuing, like I said, to work on a better setup for my videos. But I'll go through some clothes. We'll do some more dress-up videos. I do have some other dolls that I plan on taking out gradually, and so I'll be showing those to you over the next few months, I guess, probably. And what else did I want to tell you today? I don't think there's much else today. I do have those Barbies that I'm still planning on doing a video on coming up here probably towards the end of this week or next week. We'll see what time allows for. Thanks for coming along with this little dress up for Irene. And again, she's Senior Delf Irene from Luts. Discontinued sculpt from last fall, as far as I can tell. And I am super happy with her, so I think she's going to be a keeper. We'll she'll be hanging around here, and we'll hang on to her. And coming up next, probably watch for some Barbie show and tell, and then we'll get into some more BJD stuff and some dress-ups and some different things like that. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. I do plan on continuing with these videos, and hopefully this will be something that I can stick with, and come along with me, and we'll play with some dolls. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.